Oh, right. I need to tell it to look for this abomination. There we go. Ah, there it is. Actually, you know what? I think it's probably in my best interest to Google if this game is stream friendly. Um. Okay, it doesn't say. This game takes like 2.5 hours to beat. Fuck. Okay. Well, nothing there. I assume it's fine, right? Because behavior is gonna make this game with the intent that their streamers are going to play it. Yeah, so it's probably fine. I'm going into this completely blind. I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, my partner's here. Say hi. They didn't want to show their face, but they did want to pop in and say hi. And they made me a card. A third one. Yeah, they make me a card every Valentine's. So they wanted me to open it on stream. Do you want to do it right now? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. You're not even gonna stay here for my actual reaction. God. All right. Must be that bad, huh? Yeah, Rin already ran away. Oh shit. A rat. Damn. That brings back some good memories. You know, I really wasn't expecting an inscription, right? I was thinking like, what the fuck could they do this year? Yeah, it is literally a giant inscription card, huh? God. No, that's pretty fucking awesome. I'm glad that they made him OP as hell. Open it, okay. just like our love, or just like Ouroboros, our love is OP. Happy V Day, my love, Rin 2023. The YouTube link? Should I watch this YouTube link on stream? Or is this like a personal thing? Yes? Okay. Alright. Ignore the infinite everything here. Oh, I need to actually like put it in the address bar. What the fuck did you do? Okay. What? What? JK, check the comments. What are the buttons? Oh, okay. Oh, no, no, that's not it. Uh Spacebar. Okay, spacebar to jump. Okay. Oh, this is very awkward. Is this little baby belly? So slippery. You go back to the beginning? Okay. Alright. No! Wait. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But that's funny. It defeats the it defeats the integrity. I'm not going to. Oh, there's a description? The transformation from human baby to digital baby. Well, it didn't go as planned. I'm a bit lazy. Put it back together. So as usual, you can do it for me. What are you waiting for? Go save our son. Okay. Going to save him. The fact that I go back to level 1 is kind of fucked up, but that's fine. It's alright. These tight jumps are so difficult when the game is so slippery. Yeah, okay. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh. Okay, here, give me 1 second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I don't have chat open. That's why. It's because you're over on this screen. I need to get it to capture my main display. Oh, yeah, I would do that. Here, give me. I need more than a second. Transform. I guess I could try to fit this in a little better. Not quite. Yeah, it's close enough. Okay. You sure you don't want me to just jump over everything? Did you think it would be easy? It's not even the stage that's difficult, it's the controls. The controls are fucking dreadful. Oh, I don't doubt that they're beatable. I keep my air mobility as even when I let go of the key. That's so bad. Like I take my thing completely off. It's fine. I gotta get good. I'm gonna get good. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, I need a jump. Yeah, I understood that the sprite was V. Yeah, I know. It's a little me. It's just like my bigger sprite. Yeah, you're undoing like 20 years worth of muscle memory. No, it's all good. It's fine. I think this stage is completely normal. Okay. I was just expecting something to kill me there for no reason. Was that's his head? That's it? What do I do now? Why is it like this? Did I win? There's no more door. It says label in the top left. You fucked up? Wee. I did it? Okay, so I assume that I was supposed to go from here over. Go watch the last video? Okay. Oh, here, I'm gonna do the little platforming just for the integrity of it. Ta-da, look, I did it. Woo! Okay. I gotta fix my screen again. Oh, that's really bad. What the hell? Am I pressing the wrong button? Not Alt? Is it Control? Yeah, it's Control. Okay, that explains a lot. Sorry, I'm sorry. Just bear in mind. Bear with me for a second. Cut off like half of my screen for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. Just watch the video, damn. Okay, fuck. Give me a second. Alright. Oh, okay. For now. Damn, I think this is the first time he's gonna be like even remotely on the internet. Poor fucker. He doesn't look alive to me in that video. He looks dead as fuck. Well, you know, I do think he got me beat, huh? I wasn't expecting a small little ARG. It's very fitting. What's up? Yeah, a little heart. Thank you, sweetheart. You want a hug? You want a hug on stream? Ooh. Oh, you're so smart.
1 a.m.
You're off until 1 a.m. Yeah, I gotta get a folder for these. God, I fucking miss Inscription so much. Oh, the game was awesome. And it sucks that the VOD for it's gone, so there's no there's not even the tiniest little bit of me ever even touching the game, which sucks. Big frickin' F. Well, thank you, sweetheart. That was very sweet. Even though you trapped our son in a video game and cut him up into little pieces. It's fine. I saved him, so it's all good, I guess. Ugh, my hair. My hair! Okay. Yeah, you did a pretty good job. That's the most effort anybody's gone through for to do something personalized like that for me. It's supposed to be music. Guess we missed that. Okay. God. Yeah, that's yeah. I'll have to make sure I remember to export this VOD to YouTube, so that way at least it's like on the internet permanently now. Ugh. Okay, kind of killed the momentum I had going into this because we went on a side quest for a moment there. Do I sound fine? I think I sound probably just about as well as I normally do. Before we get started, what should we call you? Dandy. Sound awesome? Perf. Well, we don't know if the music's about to, like, literally rupture my ears. Oh. A little bit of ambiance there. Here, let me... I don't know how loud this is supposed to be. Oh, I'm coughing. You wake up on a beach, soaking wet. Salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Oh, fuck. Water falls from your mouth. As you open it, you gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Yes, that's because I'm an introvert, and I hate the beach. I don't like going to the beach, so of course, I feel sick to my fucking stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I could give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Bruh. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Dandy. May I continue? Please go on. Okay, then. As I was... As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back to the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. My toes? On the internet? No, not my toes, bro. Oh, that. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worm, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? I've never had to make such a difficult decision. I'm digging up the face. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh! There's no body, just this head. As you pick it up, Flakes of skin fall on the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotten tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty. I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what was otherwise an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, I suppose. And so, you deposit it. Damn, I'm really getting in on entity coin, huh? I wonder what the value is on that. It's got to be like 1/1,000,000th of a Bitcoin, right? Some shit like that. Wow, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No, I'm good. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No? What? Yeah, I mean, you're the narrator in my head, but if you were some dude, I would give it back to you, right? Fine. You hand the coin over to the me, I guess. That makes sense, trust me. In exchange, you'll receive the answer to one of the following questions. Yeah, these are some really, really important questions, huh? How did I get here? Where am I? I want the gold coin back. No, you can't, but you can have this. A perk? I've heard that this is an incredibly useful perk called Up the Ante that will give you a little bit of extra luck when you need it the most. Oh, fuck. Bro, I got level 2 Up the Ante. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Ball. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. I can't, awooga. My jaw will hit the ground for that. Nah, not interested. Get out of here. Shoosh! Fuck. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Gorgeous monsters? I mean, these are like... monsters? Would you really say monsters? The narrator's being kind of rough, right? Like, the Huntress is just a chick. That's just a really rough bitch. And the Trapper's just, like, he's just a unit, right? Like, he's not a monster. Fuck, okay. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Okay, so they not via the other places that usually get penetrated. Gotcha. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the volleyball and back up at the monstrous lineup. Well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. Yeah, sexy-ass monsters is right. What do you do? I'm gonna toss it back to them. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right into the Huntress's hands. Let's go, Kobe, baby, Kobe. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider you consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. That's more than okay. That's actually preferred. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Yeah, that's weird. Why would they just not give a shit? They're just like, yeah, alright, cool, thanks, and then they just go back to playing volleyball. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they look really appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Dandy. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure we've got nothing to work out. Yep, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. Easy peasy, lemon easy. With no reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Oh yes, the perfect way to progress the plot. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best you just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Whoa, Huntress is kind of like fucking moving in. Hello? What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract me from my total domination? Fuck, bro. I don't want to distract you from your domination. You fucking dom all you want, man. I mean... That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game, too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Danny, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh, fuck. This is a time quiz! Okay, very important, or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. Bro, what the fuck is her problem? Okay? What the actual fuck is the spirit's problem? I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Those are two completely different things that you would compare me to, actually. Like, wow, you're as fast as a snail or a Mercedes-Benz. What? Okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Fuck. I know invisibility is what he wants to hear, but probably flight. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all it's cracked up to be as far as I go. I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? Skipping class. I could say I majored in skipping class. Huh. If I ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost always. Yeah, that's not what that means, but good try. What's your favorite animal? A what? A what, sorry? Oh my god, opera. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah, you know what? I think this guy's kind of cute. I'll be real. Yep. Okay. Alright, you got me. I'm buying into it. What? I don't have to be that fast! Mustelets, 100%. Yeah, I feel it. Be honest, you have no idea what a mustelet is, and you're just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? No, I just looked it up. Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. Well, fuck, okay, I just would've... What's your favorite color? Blood red, baby. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. Fuck, man. What is this? What are their problems? Yo, why are they so fucking sad all the time? What's your dream job? Yeah, not working at all. If we can get to do what we really want, why work at all? It just takes courage to break free from society's exceptions to climb the ladder. Only she can spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damned millennials. Fuck, Trapper. Okay, bro. Best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla. Easy. My favorite flavor is pain. Same here. Wraith. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. Oh, yes, a sophisticated type. Okay, you know what? That's a good answer. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. I am right. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that we've gotten to know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the whole island. I don't like losers. You want to know what a loser is? Say hello to Wraith. Bro just got roasted. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Yeah, he secretly wants to be the little spoon. I feel that. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. Society is a careless, calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Yeah, that's pretty much right. That's true. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. Yeah, you know what? They do have quite a bit of money, huh? So that's fair that he'd be like the rich guy. I'll give everyone a taste. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun. Oh, It's so difficult. There's so many voices. I'm just going to read it in my voice. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. Sorry, I've never heard engenders before, but thank you. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do I want to go? Oh, shit. I'm going to hang out with Wraith. I've been out for a dip in the pool. Whoa, the pool. You actually want to go to the pool? Well, I mean, sure. Why not? I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? The pool is great. Everyone knows that all over the world. If people agree on one thing, it's that pools are great. You know what? I feel this, man. I hate the fucking beach so much, but I like going swimming in pools. Look, we've got a whole ocean right here, but they still put in a pool because pools are just, great. It's a real special treat. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even question the fact that there was a pool at the beach, and you thought it was bad when he stayed quiet. Hold on for just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. Why did they give her such pointy tits? Also, Dwight, why does Dwight look like that? They both look really good, actually. I've seen these outfits in game, but I never actually saw the portraits. Because they aren't advertised front and center like the killers are, right? They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic music flourish. Yeah, that wasn't really... None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall henceforth refer to them as survivors with a capital S. Right, yeah, that's why we're gonna call them that. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with the options whenever possible and not just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our jobs. The most you can do is help us get off of this island. Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Just came by to say I love you. This be chapter 18 solo. Alir managed to recruit the old guy. The who? Sorry? Oh, you know what? I never started that chapter, so that's fair enough. Spoilers. Actually, you know what? Speaking of spoilers, here's a spoiler for you. I gotta go take a piss. So I'll be right back. Yeah, it's because you're a bitch. You didn't see it because you're a bitch. But anyways, I mean, there's literal VODs, so yeah, you can just whenever I'm done the stream, go back and watch it. It was pretty cute. It was kind of difficult. The controls in the little game were a little fucky, but yeah, it was very sweet. So I'd understand if you want to completely skip most of the actual game because it was me just dying a million times over because I'm bad. Okay, I believe you. Yeah, escape. Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. Oh, is that the island I see in the background there? It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So, what'll it be? Yeah, I'm still going to the place that Wraith wanted to go, of course. What? Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could almost be considered jaunty. If a creature so lanky they appeared to be made entirely of elbows and ankles could jaunt. What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? Bro, they're just tearing into Phil. What the fuck? What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's quiet, it's ominous, and you know. Wraith looks back over each shoulder just to make sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff here as usual. Oh great, it's Claudette and Dwight. What do these two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring some of our most popular pool accessories. Danny, which of these particularly interests you? Yeah, lounger. Those loungers look pretty comfortable. Sleeping during the day completely out in the open like this, you're really making yourself a target. Fuck. Someone were to, I don't know, try and throw an axe directly at you, well, psh, you'd be sure be easy to see. Yeah, I guess I would be, huh? Not saying that I would do that to you. I prefer a challenge. Huntress may not be into it, but it sure looks like Spirit co-signs this choice since she immediately snakes the coolest one. It's in the shape of a casket. A really cute casket. I don't really do water, but as long as I'm floating on top of it, that's fine, I guess. Spirit grabs you the black unicorn floaty and sets it in the water next to her. Hey, little black unicorn floaty. All right. And since you enjoy the fine art of relaxing here, you can share my umbrella. Wow. Well, come on, that's charming. Something about the water and being this close to Spirit is putting you in a playful mood. You might regret. Do you splash her? Just a little bit. I promise she doesn't have a cell phone in her pocket. She died before they got popular. No, I'm not an asshole. I mean, I am an asshole, but like, I'm not gonna do that unwarranted to her after she literally just gave me the pool floaty and said I could use her umbrella. You stand perfectly still in the water so as not to send a single drop in Spirit's direction, thus enraging her and resulting in your own demise. Oh wow, she passed out, probably from how boring you are. Hope she doesn't get a sunburn. No, I think she was probably just gonna fall asleep anyways. For a waking nightmare, you could almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit, forget about how much you can't remember. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you, your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled with the cool breeze rolling in from the sea. And you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress, but you're not even... If it was a little too warm, that might have been my fault. Also, this is a pool, not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Dandy. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone play. Anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Fuck yeah, I'll play some Marco Polo. Jeez. Yes, I love games. I'll go first. Someone blindfold me. Yeah, I don't know if I would choose to be the one being blindfolded first, but okay, that's fine. Of course, Trapper has a blindfold ready to go. It's as if he had it in his hand before you even spoke. And did he just wink? And did you just bite your lip? Good thing you're getting reined in because it sure seems like you were about to act up. Bro, what the fuck? Who wrote this? This is smut. I know it's a dating sim, but like this is smut. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. It's going to be a skill check. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the space bar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target, not the end. You're okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? No, I think I've hit enough skill checks in my life. And away we go. It's time to feel around. Go get him, Tiger. Oh, shit. Not bad. Not bad. Perfect. Oh, fuck. Perfect. Oh, rip. You missed completely. That was pretty good, Dandy. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. You've just been thrown into a very weird situation, and you hold your own. I respect that. That was a very good game. I say we celebrate by throwing this waiter, whose name I forgot, into the pool. Yeah, fuck him. Really, who gives a shit? It's just White. Hilarious. Bullying truly is a gift that keeps giving. You grab Dwight's legs and help Trapper give him a heave-ho. You know what? Sorry, I can't pretend to support you on this one. Only Trapper is this sadistic. I know it's all good fun or whatever, but not on my Murderer Island. Yeah, that's right. This place really is called Murderer's Island. But that doesn't mean we're cool with bullying. You're on thin ice, friend. I'm no expert. Even though, as an omnipotent narrator, I really should be. But I think that means it's time for the next activity. Oh, the little sound effect. Yes, I understand. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at a cookout area and find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh, great. Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Okay, that's the first mention of Trickster. Who is here, I guess? Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprise? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Sir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Dandy, real good. Is that an inflatable bat? And we literally can't help Huntress and... We literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big, they can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite to you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends of with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. Wow, that's great. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you were serving. What are we eating? It's meat, seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite! Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you know, considering that you've what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? Actually, you know what? That's kind of fucking rude because Phil is the actually, like, most normal of these dickheads, right? Because everybody else kind of went to a murderous fit. Phil just happened to accidentally kill a few people. Like, he didn't even know, and he was pissed when he found out. He was so fucking upset. His world, like, literally came crashing in, and then he was like, I'm taking you. He's like, but I don't even like killing. And she's like, nope, too late. You're a killer now. Got him. GG. Fucking eat shit. I'm just stating facts. And you know, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Dandy, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scrapes of fabric sandwiched between some of the layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping away anything, or chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Yeah, that's actually quite literally true. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. Oh, you two are ridiculous. Bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvs. 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 The hell it is. Oh. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Please stop. Please, I hate when you fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I could do it with my skull of I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of slicing it up with a club, you can... Wait, I'm sorry. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. That's... The skull has a blade on it, right? Hey, Dandy, I know this isn't quite what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up. Dinner. Felix? Mr. Ricketer? Oh, shit. I guess they really went through some desperate measures to cook him up. Otherwise, this will go on for hours, no hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. It would probably be the spirit, but that's, you know, I should know that, right? But, and it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapons, all while explaining the value and maintaining your tools. Yes, they will. They will take longer cleaning their weapons. That's true. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're terrified of tetanitis. Is that why they clean them? Oh, I didn't know. You know what? That makes perfect sense. Honestly, that makes complete fucking sense. Hey, why don't you let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to go cold. We hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Yeah, the bottom of target pointing at. Sometimes the target immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden. Press the spacebar to start up. Okay. I'm good. Perfect. Got it. Wasn't perfect, but it's perfect. Okay. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. Is that a stab at Jason? Fuck. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes that easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Dandy. Number 2 is no number 2. With one less thing to think about in the afterlife. Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. You really see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you tell them? I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by the dinner, so I have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, people watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically a group that includes one, if not more cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take that as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you can do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? Where this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Okay. Why are you here? Yeah. Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it to this ocean character. There's some quality early game storytelling. Yeah. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Oh, okay. You wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body gingerly, pouring cold water into your mouth. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. You weren't grossed out, were you? Even when you eat, you look like a beautiful angel. You were just pretending to be awkward because it's lonely being so perfect. Yes, this is Dead by Daylight. This classifies as Dead by Daylight. All we have in this life are those fleeting connections, while other living things, something to remind us we're not alone. Could you possibly be as shy and as nervous as someone like me? I swear it. Wraith nods the nod of someone who just realized that Dandy is a liar. He's disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. And you know deep down you're disappointed in you also, more so than usual. Oh boy, looks like he's about to monologue. Now you've done it. How do I say this? It's just, honesty is important to me. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burn makes Wraith look away, far away, eyes brimming with tears, and yet at the same time, dead. Just played my third game of Slinger. Kinda inspired after watching you play. 3K, one of them was a TTV with 20k followers. Hey, you gotta win, baby. Fuck it. Yeah, my slinger's kind of fresh. I did kind of shit on those guys, and that's the launcher. Give me 1 second. Let me grab that. Yeah, if I have time tonight, I might play a couple of games of DBD. We'll see how long this goes on. I sit right online 2.5 hours, and depending on how many breaks I take, I guess we'll find out. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if you're not honest in return. Oh great, I bet he's got crabs. It's about my special bell. What? It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith. Thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you his bell? Sound the alarms. What are you going to do with this thing? I'm gonna hold it delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty. Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back to Wraith. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. It's not real, none of this is. Wraith looks at you more intensely than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped on this strange island, only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Right, so they schedule excuse time. Go, 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 go. Okay, all right, we're fucking going, jeez. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who. So don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that the only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, I wonder. Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I'm not angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize that this is probably it for you, and you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it takes some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald. Who the fuck's Donald? What? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia, Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. What? We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Oh, I understand. He doesn't give a shit about them. So Dwight is Donald and Claudette Cynthia. Who even knows anyone? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still got to get started on story time. So, Dandy, who do you think should go? Oh, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Well, we're on the Wraith route, so I'm picking Wraith. I choose you, Wraith. Whoa, this entire experience is being so carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Yeah, okay. I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. You know what, man? I feel you. You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop. As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds out his skull and gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in this story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, or staring at the soul of death and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. This is just going to be his backstory. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood? Drip, drip, dripping from the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger, bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder this stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off in the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had nearly made, the boss took out his knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. "Oh, what did you do?" he asked the boss. "I did your job for you." "What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush cars." The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting into evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are?" I don't know," muffled the young man. "Yes, you do," screamed the boss. "Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money, and I take care of their problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up their loose ends. Or actually, you do." "No," the young man whimpered as the boss towered over him. Yeah, no problem. I got you covered, G. "Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner." "No, actually, that's the Pyramid Head. And you've reaped hundreds of souls." The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl of the old man's face. The young man's face was empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in, farther, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled. Empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of a body, he smiled. Wraith stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. Doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until... I'm gonna give him praise. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely get mad. Yeah, my God, that is brilliant. I'm glad you didn't give us any Shakespeare, because that story made Shakespeare look like a slack-jawed, mouth-breathing idiot. Thank you. It's just, I'm too overcome. As you sit down, the other killers look at each other, unsure if you're joking. Thanks. Wraith, on the other hand, is absolutely sure you're joking. You may have just gone a little overboard. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're just alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility lasts all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. "Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?" He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing about these from these guppies all day, but I want to hear something from a but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me, bro. Yeah, he would be full of himself, right? That's fair enough. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because, I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you really know me, then, I mean, look, the others aren't around. I really hate the fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool and, like, I don't know, whatever, you know? A dip in the pool with the Wraith? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. An offer like that? Just don't forget our little talk. Oh, yeah, I gotta make good decisions. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into your pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Hey, do you remember my story? You mean the one you just told, like, literal minutes ago? Yes, I do. Yeah, huh? What did you think, of the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? I would forgive him. I would. Deadass. Like, that wasn't his fault, right? He didn't know. He didn't know that he was killing those people, and the fact that he took that push to just kill the boss and be like, you know what, fuck you, the shit you're doing is fucked up. Like, I respect the hell out of Wraith. I always like Wraith's story more than, like, most of the killers. Because he is the only one that's not really a killer, right? Yeah, I would forgive him. What happened to him would make anyone snap. And who knows what happened in his past to lead him to that point. He was just trying to be good. Yeah, that's all he wanted, was to be good. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yes and no. I think that's what makes it such a great story. It's unique and surprising, but relatable and familiar. I think we all know someone like that young man. I think we all have a little of him inside of us. Wraith giggles. Not in a gross way like you're thinking, but a very silly one. I assume he's imagining a tiny little version of himself dancing around in his own belly because that's who he is. Okay, fair enough. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. Is it cold or in this water now, or is it just me? I can feel my toes turning into ice cubes. Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk, not since I heard that story from somebody else a long time ago. A story you just told 2 minutes ago? Exactly, the one that wasn't about me. Usually we'd be nervous that we were about to make things awkward when we barge in, but obviously we couldn't hand a candle to whatever has happened here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For now, for you, but not for us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in these tight little safari-themed resort uniforms, you just know these two rage late into the night. Yep, it's fair enough. But you're not here to party with them. You've got your own repressed relationships to tend to. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Wraith's story, about the young man who found out he was part of a sinister plot. What don't you know about your current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil? And what if you like it? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ears. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket. A pillar? A pillar. They hand over a pillar, yes, thank you. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum, or our other guests aren't the type who will want to rob of. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Reading things for like an hour and something that's difficult. Minigames consist of 2 parts, clockwise, the bottom. Here coming is a special one. Perfect for less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops is your result. I suppose it doesn't stop where you want it to. That's a bit like losing, but you don't know. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. I don't understand. 96.
Let's talk about our community.
Let's see what's on this
It
station.
means, two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game. Or
That's Matthew
being inspired
Cotier.
by the game to
Why is Matthew
write
Cotier on the
music
radio?
or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play.
No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who will you summon to your side as you lay by the fire? We all know who. Like, I don't know why they keep asking me. Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. I can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise? I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sound of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? What? No, this is Dead by Daylight. Look, there's the Wraith. It's the Wraith. It's him. If that's a bit morbid, I could hold on to this chess piece of mine. I guess you could hold on to this chess piece of mine. Why does he have... He's a white knight. It's a knight. They're brave, like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup when you could have swam in the vastness of an entire, me, I guess. I'm just saying that you made a foolish decision, and I won't forget it. My feelings aren't hurt. I just lost some respect for you. That's all. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Huntress is rifling through your pockets. Yeah, it's a Valentine's Day special, baby. That's what's up. Yeah, my partner made me a really cute Valentine's Day card with a little ARG experience to go with it. I don't know if you've played Inscription, but yeah, got a little Valentine's Day special going on. Oh, you're awake. I wasn't stealing from you, merely trying to get to know you better by seeing what sorts of trinkets you keep close. I saw you with Wraith right before bedtime. Look, I'm not saying I don't trust them, but, well, yes, I am saying that. I don't trust anyone. I don't already have tied up. So I was just making sure they didn't do anything fishy. And I was making sure you're not a soldier. Soldiers killed my father, you know. While I've got you, you should really consider spending some more time with me. I'm not scary. You're not. Not at all. I'm just a lost girl on a big island. I've been watching you since you got here, you know. Not in a creepy way, but like roughly from the other side of the map with aura reading perks. Huntress pauses for a long moment. All right, in a charming, creepy way, I've noticed how much fun you seem. If you spend some time with me tomorrow, maybe I'll take you to a special place I've found. It's all mine. None of the other killers have been able to find me there. It's quiet and isolated. Maybe I'll even show you how to make beef stroganoff. Okay. That all sounds very enticing. Well, I'll let you get back to bed. It's been a long day. Huntress places a gigantic hand on your forehead and your eyes flutter closed. Finally alone for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Yeah, this is called Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. This is a dating sim that Behavior released quite a bit ago. Actually, I should maybe hide my Twitter just in case there's shit on there. But yeah, the Dead by Daylight Twitter literally just released 2 brand new skins for, these are skins in game now. This is the Huntress outfit based on the way that she looks in the game. I don't mind sharing, but do you really prefer to patter? You see, you would prefer not to say, or is it what you call them due to their pronouns? Oh, sorry, yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're in the stream. They were here earlier too. Yeah, Rin's non-binary, so yeah, that's why I refer to them as my partner. Because I don't really know of any other way to refer to them, honestly. Right? Like, what would be another non-gendered term that you'd use for a significant other? Like, aside from significant other, but like that's an awkward one to say in conversation, right? Yeah, we just got 2. Yeah, daddy. I'll refer to you as daddy in conversation from now on. But yeah, so they just released these 2 outfits for Valentine's Day. This game came out last year, and they had 2 other ones for Claudette and Dwight. So I wasn't sure if they would actually do killer outfits, but it looks like they are. So maybe we'll see Wraith and Trappers next year, huh? Wait a second, where are we? This isn't, oh geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat an all-organic diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. There's always time to turn around. Like that one time I spent day and night searching for food in vain, only to return to my cabin spent and starving to find a family of squirrels nesting in my chimney. They were delicious. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would really like them to continue living. For now, one false step and, well, everyone calls me the Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. Yeah, you gotta plug yourself, your own little special segment that was on stream. Yeah, today was fun. I don't really want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Yeah. So true, man, so true. Not everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay. Those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come up around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Yeah, I guess so. Besides, if I'm going to get bloody revenge on a society that used me and threw me away, maybe it wouldn't help to have a little help. Yeah, well, see, the thing is it was fitting, right? Because the card that they made me is from Inscription, which is this single-player card game. Very good game. You definitely, it's one of those things that you want to go in with knowing as little as possible. But this was my favorite card from the game, and it was the card that I used to finish my run. And the game has a lot of ARG elements to it, so there's a game outside of the game. And when you're done the game, I highly recommend that you go and watch some of the people who have gone through a lot of those ARG elements, because the ARG was a real-time thing that was going on, so you can't really participate in it anymore. but it's very well documented on the internet. But so they gave me a little link to follow, which had a little video and a game associated with it. But so I would check it out if you have the time and are curious, because it was very sweet of them. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. I can fucking see lots of clouds. What do you mean? Unimmersed. I'm no longer immersed in this game. Garbage. And you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really were here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Yeah. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is heading out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. Yes, that's true. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That is almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This was supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place where you get a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, not an eternal prisoning of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. That really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? Yes, that's a good question, Ocean. Thank you. This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even though this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying it is. Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on an artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate vacations, is not easy to do. How many subs do I have? Not enough, because I can't make a day job out of this. I get gifted probably like 2 subs a month. That's about it. Followers are a little easier to have because they're free. But I mean, if you have Twitch Prime and you don't mind subbing, but by no means is it a requirement. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. Is this just their way of excusing the fact that Dead by Daylight is like a coding nightmare? Oh shit. Hey, thank you. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, the best thing... Oh, perfect. Yeah, let's go. Sans for the 3rd time this month. The best thing that you could do, honestly, is if you're already paying for like Twitch Prime comes with 1 free subscription to any channel. I don't know if I was able to help keep it up, but there you go. Yeah, no, don't worry. Look, they are by no means a requirement, and just doing it is nice enough. Thank you. And at least now you don't have to watch any more ads for the rest of the month. But yeah, so Twitch Prime comes with 1 free subscription a month. So if you're already paying for like Prime Video and for the free shipping with Twitch Prime, with Amazon Prime, then you get a free Twitch subscription with all of the other benefits of it, right? So I mean, not to tell you to go and buy Prime now, but if you already have it, at least then you can save yourself a buck and still support a small creator like myself, or, you know, a bigger one like Hot Starva. Yeah, that's the real reason. No ads. Yeah, no, I agree. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Yeah, so just about under 10. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? Actually, I'm curious. There's probably a statistic somewhere, right? It's got to have like a better number on how many people I've actually had subscribe, how many different people. I don't think I've looked, but I would say it's probably in that ballpark, yeah. You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. I did quite a few a couple months ago. I took a break from streaming though. Yeah, that is true. I did take like, what was it, like a 4-month hiatus? I was gone for a while. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even though they do make some good points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Dandy. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yeah, it's been really entertaining. How else could I describe my stay on this island besides very entertaining? Wow, 10 stars, here we come. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Yeah, you know what, sure. Yeah, I hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Dandy, will not say anything negative about my stay on this island. Perfect! Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes! Here, Dandy, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyways, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with their grumbling, I hear from your belly that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. Oh yeah, baby. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dinner area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take a plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Yeah, I don't know if I would have classified puberty as danger and dread and disorientation, but sure, but you know, I mean, it was bad, but my hair is driving me nuts. Give me a second. Grab a hat. Here, I think I left it upstairs. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. We're good. I'm Gucci. Chilling. Yeah, I'm growing my hair out a little bit, so I kind of like, I don't know how to settle it yet. And I need a little bit more hair to actually do anything with it, so. Oh, the Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Anniversary started today. I was playing that a bit earlier. Not on stream, but, you know, personally. Yeah, I maybe spent a couple dollars on the video game. That's fine. It's free to play, and I deserve, you know, a little bit of my money because I've been playing them for a year straight. But so I managed to build a Sprite deck, and Sprite is like probably going to be tier 0 in Master Duel for a little bit at least, or at least compete with the other high-tiered decks. Probably finally see Sword Soul and Branded get pushed out of the spotlight for a bit. At least it's something to compete with Math Mech, but yeah, spent a pretty penny today, and I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with my purchase. I actually made out pretty clean with what I got from the money that I spent, so thumbs up all around. Gotta go for a little bit. Hope to hop on again before you're off. Yeah, of course. I don't even know how much longer I'm gonna be doing this, honestly. I have no idea how far into this I am. I'm only on day 2, so this might be a 2-parter, honestly. Danger, dread, disorientation. It's like going through puberty again. Right, we already read that. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Introspection? Okay. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is a 50-50 at best. Good luck. Oh, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. This island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they are doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa, Huntress pretends to be all independent, but she's secretly kind of miffed you and her aren't getting along. Oh well. That surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too, and just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say, did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge, and last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done though. Well, that's good. At least you got a lot of reading done. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with all of you while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak out in front of the group. Ah, perfect. Here he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not, like, too much fun. That would be weird, but, like, a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Expectantly. I'm sorry. After reading for like an hour and a half, I feel like the dyslexia is really coming through. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. I haven't eaten in 2 days then, fuck. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who? Are you addressing me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real at all. You coming down to steal things? Okay. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it, yes. How does that feel? Intense. Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear, I had no idea these two even do whatever it is that they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close and can hear everything. Oh, wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Aw, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight and Claudette are... Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like... fun? You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to their own death permanent is fun? That's what they were doing. Okay. Just got a kill for someone staying at the Eggs Gate playing Slinger. Funny part is I missed 3 shots and they didn't leave. Well, some people just get greedy, right? I like it when you have some surprising way of killing them too. Like, you know, you hit them with the shot at the gate and then it's no-ed. Or you have like Eerie Coin and you pop the Eerie Coin the 12 meters at the gate. You can get pretty consistent shots too if you keep Bloodwarden on, and then you can also like try to get a play out of it too, which is funny. Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spots, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key to finding the exact place we need to bleed out is finding the exact place that we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Yeah, morons. That's okay. Look, not every decision is a good decision. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing this game right now. This is very clearly not a good decision, but here we are. Makes sense to me. Do you actually think we were me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted that our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Dandy. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. And you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up a sun in a heated pool. But today you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I just want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? I think I'd agree. I think the Dredge is a cool concept, could be strong, but I don't like how he plays. Yeah, he's okay. He's like alright. He's probably a high tier, somewhere in there. Hotstarva has a tier list that is pretty subjective that most people agree with, and I feel like I agree with most of his opinions. But Dredge is definitely on the higher end of the killers. Having anti-loop power and mobility and you know, those are all things that make for a strong killer, but he just doesn't do any of it too well. But, you know, nighttime is also disorienting for people, and I think he's just a fun killer overall. Even if he's a shit killer, even if he was the worst killer in the game, Dredge is just a great killer to have on the roster. Anyways, aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tip like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. I thought it was gonna say screw you. But it's not a tree at all, it's, hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out? If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius idea. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them, but you don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends just because we all had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's right. That checks out. You two have seemed to have gotten pretty cozy. Oh, sorry. Is this too forward? But do you want to get out of here? I know a place that's, I mean, kind of. It's got, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand. But if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess. You've been around Wraith long enough to realize that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. But before you can decide if you want to go off with Wraith, the Trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Actually, I strongly recommend that you do. Wraith is half of the man that I am. If that, I could deadlift 4 of him wrapped together. He can't even say a sentence without getting flustered. He's off-putting, disquieting, unnerving, bothersome, plus it doesn't even own a thesaurus. I have 7, all leather bound. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on 1 day today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make life. Give the lemons back. I don't need your damn lemons. What am I gonna do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little off track there. You make lemonade, yep. And then die. A horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. All the killers are P1 except Oni and Executioner. Probably this level, yeah, never play him. I mean, to be fair, look, Executioner is pretty fun, right? Like, he's a pretty good killer, and he's really strong. Like, I would still put Executioner as 5 or maybe 6 on the tier list. I maybe even put him higher, right? Like, what killers would I even say are better than him? Like, Nemesis is literally just worse Executioner. I could argue that Pyramid Head's better than, like, Artist, right? And I'd say Artist is probably top 5. Like, P-Head's pretty good. Especially the cages. Like, the irony is that tunneling has gotten easier to do, so his power being the fact that he can tunnel people easily is a little, like, it's kind of like it's been nerfed, but, like, that just means he's easier to tunnel with, so, like, you know, that obviously makes him powerful. An asshole thing to do, but it is strong to be able to tunnel a player out of the game, like, less than a minute into it, right? That's why, like, Nurse and Blight are so strong, is because they can just kind of commit, you know, remove players as soon as humanly possible. So, who will it be? Yeah, I'm going with Bill. Sorry about that. I gotta go with Wraith. Wraith? Yes? I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention and then I thought I was hallucinating and now, really? Yes. Really? Cool. I'll play 1 game with no perks and see how I like his power. I love Nemi and I hate fake art. Artist put in just leveled her when she came out to get Penamento. Yeah, so like a lot of what you want to do with Pyramid Head is kind of similar shit to what you do to Nemesis, where like you'll put your sword in the ground as you come around a corner to hopefully bait the survivor into taking or not taking a vault. And so you just kind of use your sword to threaten them as opposed to actually hit them, but then you do still have your sword to go for really cool snipes and power plays. And you want to try to put your trails through pallets or any structure. So like if you get to shack, put a trail through the shack so that way if they continue to run the shack, they get tormented. And when they're tormented, that means you don't have to commit time to hooking them. And it also means that when they get uncaged, you don't have to worry about perks like Off the Record or Decisive Strike or anything like that. Yeah, exactly. And Save the Best for Last is a great perk on Pyramid Head. I love Save the Best for Last on Pyramid Head. Here's my island hangout. This is what I call the Cosmic Dump. I know. It's one of the first draft gonna change it later names that just kind of sticks. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. A little beat up. There are stone obelisks, strange carvings, ritual tables. Is that a car? It's pretty weird, like a collection of things from different, I don't know, places? You look around in awe, then look at Wraith, expecting more of an explanation. There's a very long, very awkward pause. I'm gonna break the silence. So just as you decide to talk, Wraith also worked up the courage to say something. How adorably awkward. You both stop talking, wait a second, then start talking again at the same time. This is hard to watch. Next thing you know, you both start nervously laughing at how awkward it is. Wraith finally managed to make eye contact with you. And after what seems like an eternity, Wraith finally manages an entire sentence. So, what brings you to the island? I have no idea, actually. An honest answer. Wraith lights up. The most excited you've seen him. I just saw your comment too. Don't you run, save the best for last on. Okay, look, there are actually, and I'm not messing with you, 2 killers in the entire game that I don't run save the best for last on. There are only 2. And I will give you a gold star if you can guess, because they're very similar in power and they're very similar killers. Well, I'll leave that with you. Yeah, and I'm All Ears is also a great Pyramid Head perk, by the way. With Lethal Pursuer as well, like Chef's Kiss. That's what I run on my Pyramid Head. It's Lethal Pursuer, I'm All Ears. Sometimes Darkness Revealed if I need a little bit more. Nurse and Hillbilly. Oh, well, you know what? So, to be fair, I haven't played Nurse since she got nerfed, but I did used to put Save the Best for Last on her because her power did count as a basic attack, and it doesn't anymore. So that's actually a pretty good answer. And no, I would still run Save the Best for Last on Hillbilly because I'm a psychopath. The only 2 killers that I don't run it on are Huntress and Trickster. And that's because they're, like, I exclusively don't M1 people with those killers, so, like, Save the Best for Last would actually get no use. But I replace Save the Best for Last on them with Iron Maiden, so it effectively kind of evens out as, like, I'm going to save a little bit of time perk, right? Because Iron Maiden, I can reload mid-chase much quicker. And that's all he's got for you. This guy is a hard nut to crack. Wraith looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say, anything to talk about. He clears his throat. You remember my bell? I showed it to you yesterday. Of course. Wraith pulls it out. The bell, you perv. Well, it's really nice that you picked me to hang out with, and, Wraith gives it to you. The bell. He gives you the bell. Get your mind out of the gutter, jeez. I want you to have it. Please, take care of it. You know how much it means to me. I promise, I'll take such good care. This is the greatest gift that I've ever received in my life, actually. Yeah, I can bing bong. I can bing bong, thank you. Bing, bing, bing. This is the sweetest gift. Wraith smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back, knowing what a gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of shitty because you can't really do anything with it, but it means a lot. Not to you, though, to someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say, anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table stained with blood and littered with various bottles. Nearby is what seems like dangerous potions? What was this ancient cult up to? Looking to shake up this date? Is this a date? Yikes. Anyways, looking to shake it up, you approach the potions and pick up the fanciest one. What will you do next? Let's drink it. Freedom lies in the bold. You take the biggest bottle of the nastiest looking potion and gulp it down. Turns out that was not a good idea. Or was it the best idea? That's right, it's me again. While I've got your attention, let me simply remind you, you've got a mission, a purpose, a destiny. Maintain control. If you lose it, take it back. And now, back to business. Oh, you're alive. Welcome back. Wraith is tenderly caring for you, wiping your brow with a wet cloth. He's undressed you. Now, don't get carried away. He had his eyes closed the whole time I was watching, and made a bed for you. Thank you for taking care of me. I'm sorry I did that. I don't know what came over me. I'm just happy you're okay. I want to take care of people I care for. You smile at him. Deep down, you can tell he's also happy he had a chance to be there for someone in their time of need. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So, I guess, tell me about your family. I have no family. Or at least none that I can remember. Family is all we have. It's our only real connection to this life. It's where we all came from and what we will leave behind. It's sad that you don't remember yours. Maybe we're all just broken. Wraith frowns and looks away. Well, that got you nowhere. The sexual tension in the air is palpable, or maybe that's just regular tension. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. What's this table for? You look at the ritual table again. It's all beaten up with a giant hole in it. You look back at Wraith. Smile? You smile at Wraith. Know any rituals we could do with this table? You wink. Nice touch. Wraith blushes and stammers and looks away, smiling. Nice. Yes, narrators can narrate using emojis. Fair enough. Wraith looks intently at the table. What's he thinking about? Probably something deep and philosophical, intense, sad, something about inherent nothingness. Want to play cornhole? Or that? The hole in the table makes a great target. Here, we can use these skulls I found laying around. Oh, this is definitely a more fun date activity. It's easy, just stand back and, toss them into the table. Don't worry if you miss. There are lots of more skulls around. Toss that little skull. And it's another skill check. Got him, GG, let's go. Perfect. That was pretty good. Nice. Nice, let's go. Don't worry. Nobody wins everything all the time. Winning any time is actually pretty cool. I've played this hundreds of times and I've never gotten them all. I'm just glad to have someone else to play with. You feel like you're finally warming up. Wraith, so you unleash the big guns. So you want to play Truth or Dare? Wraith looks mortified but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress? I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. Truth or Dare? Truth. If you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be? Great question. Wraith smiles. You're such a kiss ass. Rhododendron. Oh yeah, that's technically a 2K. You're right. Oh, these things. Yeah. No, I think I'm more like a cactus, I'll be real. A true survivor. Prickly on the outside, but warm on the inside. You can never be alone and thrive in any climate. Damn, good answer, Dandy. Okay. Dare. Show me something. Show me something you never show anybody else. Well, you're about to see something many other people have seen. Wraith looking incredibly uncomfortable. I'm sorry, that's a bad dare. Too vague. It's just Truth or Dare makes me feel... Thank you for being patient with me. I need to try to be more open with people, starting now. Wraith clears his throat. And that way, a lazy writer would make him do if they wanted to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if I was right. You have my bell? I want to show you something. You were right. Take a drink? Is this not a drinking game? Damn, missed opportunity. Of course I have it. You reach for it, but it's gone. Wraith furrows his brow. I swear I had it. I don't know what could have happened. We'll need to find it for... But Claudette and Dwight burst in and interrupt. Seems like they have a very dramatic announcement. We have a very dramatic announcement. See? Told you so. But it needs to take place at the beach. Oh, okay. In the open, would save the best for last. They ran around me and had 8 stacks. I hit them, but a second later, they DC before I could pick them up. Yeah, that's fair. People get very pissed when, you know, they just die out in the open for taking a hit. Yeah, one funny thing you can do with Pyramid Head as well is if you're running double range add-ons and you have saved the best for last max stacks, you can hit somebody with your M1 and then immediately like go back down into your power and hit them with your M2. You literally just the 1-2. It's kind of like doing the opposite of a Huntress throw where you do the M2 into the M1, but it's very fast and very reliable if they run in a straight line. You arrive at the beach, but something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel uneasy and cold. And here's why. Spirit appears as if from nowhere. Hey, Dandy, bet you didn't expect this hot piece of sass. What goth girlfriends can't make silly, sexy puns from time to time? Dwight and Claudette. Scram! Yeah, I used these two simpletons to dupe you. How easy to dupe, maybe because deep down you wanted to be duped. There's no way Wraith can be keeping you happy. Spirit's unusual disaffected nature has given way to some combination of disgusted and desperation, and it's kind of working. Wraith's a fake. He's not even a real ghost. He only pretends he doesn't want people to care about him. But he only pretends he doesn't want people to care about him, but really that's all he wants, and he wants it more than anything. Ugh, can you imagine wanting something so cringe? So cringe. I bet he won't even tell you his theory about this island. What a fake. You deserve to be with someone real. A real ghost. Someone who really doesn't give a shit. Someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me. I'm sorry. I don't like. I'm sorry, but like I don't know if I can answer her. I really don't know if I can answer her. Like, she's a hypocrite, but I can't say that to her, right? There's no way I can say that to her. I just have to not answer. You see through her desperate last-minute attempt to win your affection. It's almost sad. You turn around and walk back to Wraith without so much as saying a word. Yeah. You came back. No one ever comes back. Wraith is shook. Are those tears welling up in his eyes? You can't tell because he looks away. There's a sniffle and he looks back at you, beaming. I want to show you something. You follow Wraith to the corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch in the ground. Want to do the honors? You open the hatch with some little effort and lower yourself into a long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and beginning your descent. Be careful! Oh shit, we got the hatch escape. Let's go. What is that? You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room, and it looks like an ancient ritual chamber with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. On one end is a set of intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms. On the wall, torture area. On the other side is a table with potions, books, and maps. Let's look at the map. You unfurl one of the large rolled-up pieces of canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here. Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress's Cabin, all the common areas. Even IP Island is up in the corner with little hearts drawn around it. I figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Oh, he's trying to escape from the island. Okay. Let's look at the book. You pick up one of the larger leather-bound books and Wraith walks over, opening to a specific page. You see incantations, symbols, a drawing of someone chained to the wall, a different language you can't read except for the words Cult of the Black Veil. Conveniently, those words are exactly in a language you can read. From everything I found, I think that these ruins are an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some kind of sentient evil. I think they use this island, or maybe the person they worshipped did, and I think they used this ritual site to travel to and from the island. I think they sacrificed people on this torture wall in order to open up some kind of portal out of here. Yeah, you know what? It's funny that they talk about the Black Veil, because the Black Veil are the people that cut off the artist's arms, right? That's why she has arms made out of ink. But it was also Hattie who was like pursuing these guys, right? We've known about Hattie for a really long time. At least I think it was Hattie. So I find it funny that like the Black Veil is so important to the story, and everybody was so like hype about Hattie, and then like everybody hates her now. So that's my contribution. You walk over to the wall and examine the chains and locks. It looks like some kind of torture wall. Wow, what happened to people here? Did they keep prisoners? Looks like they were tortured, but from what I was able to dig up, it was something more ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have reason to believe those prisoners weren't alive for long. Do you think the cult of the Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger? I don't know, maybe, but I have a plan. All we need, and right as you're finally about to get some of that sweet, sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again. This time, they swear it's for a good reason. I promise we're not being manipulated this time, honest. It's time for dinner, you silly gooses. Come get some food. Dwight, for the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Okay. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Great this year too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram all of them on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, welcome. Here, I'm gonna plug my card again. For Valentine's Day, my partner that makes me very nice art, I think I showed you the Save the Best for Last they painted for me, as well as the Altaria canvas. This is the card they did for me this year. It's a literal inscription card of Ouroboros, the card that I used in my run to beat inscription. Yeah, hey, look at that. You even know. That's perfect. Yeah, so they made an inscription Valentine's card, just like Ouroboros, our love is OP, and inside of the card, they had a little YouTube link to fit in line with the whole inscription ARG thing, and had a little game that I played on stream earlier. You would have missed it, but it was just a little cute Valentine's Day thing that they put together, and if you want to check it out, it was, after the stream, it'll be in the VOD, so yeah, if you're interested and all. But they knew how much I loved Inscription, and this year they killed it. They made me cards in previous years. Last one was Dead by Daylight themed, and before that it was Portal themed. But the Inscription was definitely, like, I had no idea. I really had no idea. I was thinking too. I was putting some hard thought into it. Yeah, huge W, really. I gotta get a binder to put these things in, because I really don't want them getting damaged. But, the fact that they make me these cute cards every year really means a lot to me. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised, as you are, that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Huntress seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is a spelling error? A spelling error? The least that we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Since it seems like I'm going to be alone forever, I'm focusing on myself. I have hobbies of my own, besides stealing, kidnapping, and killing. Cooking is my passion. Tonight we will be feasting on a succulent squirrel appetizer with roasted elk as the main, served with a side of mushrooms. Those mushrooms are probably poisonous, and more revenge for the elk that killed her mother? If I had a nickel for every revenge-obsessed killer on this island, I'd have some number of nickels. Certainly more than a few. Redeem glasses were optional anyway. You know what? That's fine. The glasses were quite literally optional. I just need to, here, sorry. Hey, Siri. Set an alarm for 10 minutes. Okay, so, I guess we'll just sit here for the next 10 minutes since I can't really, no, I can read, kind of. Oh, they're definitely poisonous. And cheesecake for dessert. What? Not Russian enough? I'm not so one-dimensional, you know. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standings with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Yeah, I'll say I had a great time. I had a blast. We had a great time and played cornhole. I won't let you know who won. We both did in a way. Everyone rolls their eyes. Talk about sexy. No, really, if you're going to tell us a story, talk about something sexy instead, whatever that was. Ray smiles. You're strangely good at getting him to do that. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone else is silent. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. What? I'm sorry, that reference just... Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Yeah, the silence. Look, I don't really need my glasses, right? Like, I need them, but I don't need them. I have pretty okay eyesight. My eyesight without my glasses is 18/20, so I'm just below what is considered good. With my glasses on, unironically, it puts me up to 22/20, so then I'm slightly above what they want. But, I mean, having too good of eyesight isn't a bad thing. But my main reason for wearing the glasses is that I have a lazy eye. And so even if you may not see it that well on stream because I had corrective surgery in the past, yeah, it does kind of like... So that's why I'm still able to read even though I have my glasses off, is because the glasses aren't meant for eyesight. They're meant to correct the light coming into my eyes, so that way I don't get headaches. But, like, you know, I can still take my glasses off for extended periods of time and it doesn't bother me at all. Bony appetit. Don't you mean bone? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off of the table. What would you like to say to your servants? Yeah, I'll thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We're being told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regretted how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope this fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire. I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. Wait a minute. There are new DBD themed, yeah. Yeah, the spirit. I dead ass logged in to look at both of the outfits and logged out because I was just so interested in seeing how well they captured it. It's kind of sad that like they didn't give the Huntress a little more skin because the spirit outfit is kind of like, you know, like it reveals quite a bit. So, you know, kind of sad, but you know they didn't leave Huntress's muscles there, so got to give them that at the very least. Football told me a story where they were doing some eyesight drill while you use your peripheral vision. He doesn't have, so his coach yelled at him for doing it. Quickly apologized after my friend spoke up. Oh hi, yeah, welcome back. We're still doing this. Still this. I don't have glasses though this time for good reason. Somebody redeemed the don't wear my glasses thing for 10 minutes. So here we are. Yeah, for me, so when I was 16 years old, they gave me the option to get surgery, but it was going to be purely cosmetic. The issue with this cosmetic surgery, though, to straighten out my eye, because basically what the lazy eye was my brain was using one of the muscles more than the other. So what was happening is the eye would turn in like this because both of the muscles were, one was being overutilized, the other was being underutilized, so the eye would turn in, right? So what they did was they took this muscle that was being underutilized and they just kind of chopped it. And because they chopped it, the eye straightened out, right? So what ends up happening is I lose a lot of the muscle in my eye, but my eye looks straight when I have my glasses off. The side effect to that is that I can't really look too far to the left or right anymore. I can only look, you know, a little bit to the left and right. So I lost that, but, you know, I move my head around like an owl, so no big deal. That's usually why you see drastic head movements from me when I look at my screen versus when I look at my monitor. Or like when I look at my main screen here in front of me, and then I look over at you guys, the chat on my left. Because I actually have to move my head. I can't just like turn my eyes a little bit. Well, I mean I can, but like not enough without it like straining and driving me nuts. Yeah. I don't know how much more of this reading I can do. Oh my god. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fires. Actually, am I able to just save this whenever I want? I can, okay, yeah. We'll probably finish this day out, and then I'll take a break and pop over to DBD for, you know, what time is it? 9:45, like maybe a half hour, give or take, play a couple of games. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will the narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think? Are they allowed to simply place thoughts into my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a good sign. Oh, cool, and now everybody is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or should we just play charades? Boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. Honestly, I like that better because we can all see what you read chat. Yeah, no, that's fair. Literally. You duck out of the way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. Yeah, we're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's just the nerves heating up. Yeah, I can't tell. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about... Oh, look at that. My sentence is served. I get my eyesight back. Thank you so much. Oh. Ugh. Oh my god, it's like going from 720p to 4K. Jeez. Yeah, like this is literally the extent of how far left I can look. Is this much. Most people, like, if I can look almost fully to the right, but I can only look this far to the left. Whatever. At least I don't get made fun of anymore when I take my glasses off. That was a bit of a childish thing, but, like, you know, I like being able to take my glasses off and not see the lazy eye anymore, so for my own mental sake. How long before you want me to redeem it again? I mean, like, they're your points. If you want to redeem it as much as you want to, then by all means. Although maybe do it when I'm playing something that doesn't require so much reading for my sake. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Danny was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Yeah, I'll tell a story. Control my left eye and make it a lazy eye whenever I want. But usually it doesn't go lazy by itself. Yeah, for me, I don't get the choice. I can focus out of one eye or the other, which kind of, it's a weird thing to explain, and you can't really feel that feeling without, like, having it happen, but I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Adventure. All right. So, like, you're Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You like your Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies. How about some adventure? Now we're talking. That's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby, great foundation for a story, for sure. For pause, everyone is waiting with bated breath, no pun intended. Oh wait, what's that? Not much of a story, barely even a thought. My poem was better than the story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, you were kidding. No, I was just kidding. What type of story do you want to tell? Something personal. I'll get a little personal now, if that's okay. Those types of tales are the best, and often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. Is it about two strong hunters who met when they were both trying to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Or about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence? That's just your backstories. What, so what word am I not? I can't say chat, or I can't say I? Okay, alright, I can't say that then. Perfect. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 5 minutes.
I set your alarm for 9:55.
Thank you. Gotcha, yeah. Alright, so I'll use other words, that's fine. Me no other word to replace that one. We never really came up with a punishment for when myself has accidentally said the word that myself is not supposed to say, right? Me would not do that. However, good suggestion. Oh, wow. And I already fucked it up. Great. Isn't just the awkwardness of me trying to avoid the word enough? Come on, guys. Maybe I gift a sub. I'll gift a sub. You know what? Because it was Lifer, you can choose if you have anybody specific, or if you just want me to gift it randomly. I can gift it to Bobbles. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll give it another go. I'll give it another go. Yeah, just give me 1 second. I did mute myself. You're right. I muted myself just because I was scared that when I was going through my card information, I might accidentally read out the numbers. So I muted myself just to be sure that I wouldn't be stupid enough to do that. Because I have a tendency to talk under my breath. Yeah, anyways, so, I'm pretty sure you guys were able to read the last 2 sentences. That's okay. No, thank you for telling me because I would have looked so stupid going on. Yeah, I was just saying that probably gonna knock the cost for that up a few points if I'm gonna start gifting subs for it. Play DVD 2 hours a day. I am illiterate. It's fair enough. Alright, so Zypher still wants their couple of... Not only for 1 minute, I want what I paid for. So I'm gonna hop back on starting now. Not allowed to say I, so we're gonna work with that. So they were married within 2 months. Bit too soon. If you can trust someone, don't you? If you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. Me learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Love could spark from across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eyes from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster. He has headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I'm not gifting another sub. I'm not doing it. Me embarrassed. Because me dumb. Don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So, who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Well, I did already hear Raids, so let's give Rin a chance. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't. Just bought a car. Please have mercy. Yeah. Suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever was gonna come out of anyone else in the group. Yeah, I guess that's fair enough, huh? Look, all good stories. I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride, or technically, I suppose, the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided the next spring they would get married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt, so they joined the matrimony and unite their souls for join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. If you aren't in debt, you aren't grinding hard enough. It's a good way to put it. For the latest bridal terms, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautifully shady chic farmhouse. Together they spent months planning and detailing of the wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose Lilikoi, by the way, so fancy. When it came to figure out the directions, however, the bride, or the fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend was the one wearing cargo shorts and open-toe sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such a lovely, natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided that she would create a unique floral arrangement from the local wildlife that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the day of spring, she set out to the woods. Each day she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found, and prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding, so that they would be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods, she surveyed the bride, or the fiancé said they had not yet been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day finally came, the fiancé told her husband-to-be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off into the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, she came upon a once familiar clearing. Something was not as she expected. Somehow, it was more beautiful now than it had ever been. Just at the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms so vibrant and colorful, she became dizzy looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, swooping up flower after flower, and every time she did, she noticed just further ahead, and possibly even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of spring air, the bride, or the fiancé, crept farther and farther into the woods, until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been there before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least, not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering moldy piles on the floor. Where bees had been were now flies buzzed. No, only flies buzzed. Where the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked and walked and walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancée was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love began to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for fresher blooms to clip, but never finding them. Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are loved for who you are, out there all alone, I thought it was beautiful and sad, just like someone we know. Yeah, Misa no want to say. Win the no word challenge. Good. I like that. I like it. I think it would probably get a little old pretty quick, but that was story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. Even when you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm so much more of a fan of an episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series taking a lot of pressure off in any individual installment builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Dandy, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just making sure that we seamlessly move to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk gets in the way of the romantic twilight moment. Dandy, we need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Right, yes, they need to get back to the thing that they do. The thing that they do off screen is try to find out how to kill each other, by the way. You might have missed that part. Because they're both immortal, and every time they kill themselves, they just resurrect, and they're trying to find a way off the island. So death is their only escape, but death is not an escape in Dead by Daylight. Okay, have a fun night. Try not to wink wink end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud and try to double entendre? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Yeah, Claudette just goes into a corner. Just goes into the corner and just... Don't worry, guys. I'll be nice and healthy in 42 seconds, baby. 42. Let's go. 42 seconds. And Dwight's just in a locker. Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident, and you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a proprietor. No wonder she's pissed. Okay, this version of Spirit maybe, yes, but... So that's what I was gonna say, actually, before I forgot. I find it weird that the Spirit story they tell is very clearly not Rin's original story, right? Because she, like, her father abused her, right? That was her Dead by Daylight lore story. She was abused by her father, and it was because he cared, like, something to do with him being entranced by the sword. But the whole thing with the sword was that the sword is cursed and it gets passed down through the family because of Kazan Yamaoka, who is the Oni, right? Like, he cursed their entire bloodline, and that's why that she, her father ended up, I think, killing himself, and why she ended up killing a few people. So this version of Spirit is very clearly meant to be based on the outfit where she's covered in all of the flowers. I might show it to you guys if I have a moment after this. Yeah, it's almost seeming like that. I'm sorry. Did I hear someone trash talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say? We take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes. Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? Sorry about that. Someone just called Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate playing toxic. I'm sorry. Andrew died by the hands of Oni. I don't understand. Were you playing an Oni game or something? Gotcha. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, okay, I understand. Yeah, you just played against someone called Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate. Yeah, of course. Well, they would be, right? Because who would want to be Andrew Tate? Oh, those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to some place more secluded Dandy is after, they'd obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Now that not that my not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and completely logical. 4.4 fucking killer my ass, dude. What the fuck? That's funny as hell. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you a fake solution to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade drinking some locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just he? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with everyone else's, is still on you for a reason. If you could, I don't know, pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or some special projects we have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for your evening activity? I'm just saying you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to an end. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Well, look, I gotta keep going with Phil. Wraith? I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding? But I did pick you. Oh, it's not ad time, it's ad time. Like, you can pay for me to run an ad. I don't know. Look, I don't expect anybody to actually redeem it because why would I? In reality, it's more like a, hey, you should go take a break kind of thing. So, but yeah, no, it's just because I'm also forced to. Twitch forces ads on me, which is stupid, but I can purposefully run an ad with a press of a button, and then that makes it so that way the amount of time before they'll force me to run another ad is pushed back. And I also ran out of ideas of things to redeem, so that's why there's an ad time button. Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well, follow him. You catch up with Wraith, and as usual, he appears a little anxious. Ask what's wrong. You seem a little off. What's wrong? Wraith stops and tries not to look at you. After a moment, he relaxes. You can tell, huh? You must be getting to know me pretty well. There's that big sigh again. Sorry, sometimes I get too into my head. You nod, understandingly. Well, maybe there's some way we can get you out of there? Suggest throwing a frisbee. That sounds up his alley. We're on the beach. We could throw around a frisbee. Well, it's dark, and I don't really like sports. It's like you know nothing about him. Disappointing, Dandy. But who knows? Maybe it will work. Wraith grabs a frisbee, looks at you, looks at it like it's a moon rock or something, then tosses an absolute bullet right at you. You're so shocked at how absolutely sick that throw was, bro. This dude can really handle. In fact, you're so shocked, you duck out of the way of the oncoming disc instead of catching it. I thought you weren't good at this. Oh, well, it's really just the Bernoulli principle. The gyroscopic inertia of a spinning disc. He talks to you for 5 minutes before running off out of steam and realizing you haven't walked off like any normal sane person would have. Want to throw the frisbee back? I guess so. Yeah, exactly. You watch me long enough so you can pay to stop watching me. It's like a mobile game, right? The more you play a mobile game, the stronger you get, so that way you can auto the combat in the game, so that way you don't have to play the mobile game. So your reward for spending more time playing the game, or in this case watching me, is that you don't have to anymore. It's perfect. Suddenly nervous, you clutch the frisbee in more or less the same way Wraith just taught you about. You aim and fire. It wobbles a little bit and sails away from Wraith before catching the breeze and sailing perfectly into his outstretched hand. I crushed it! Uh-oh. Wraith starts to tremble. Crush? No, never again. Can't crush. You envelop him in a wordless hug. Sometimes silence is the best thing, you know. I wish Trapper understood that. Wraith eventually calms down, still looking away. Thank you, sorry you don't need to apologize or explain. Wraith turns to you, smiling sheepishly. Wow, this day went by so fast, but guess it's over. I don't understand, why is it? You strange, beautiful weirdo. Is that it? Okay. Let's, wow, has it really been that long? Oh. Yeah, I don't know how much longer this is, but that's it. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Oh. Right, so we got PTB tomorrow. Hey, look at that. Let's immediately shift topic because that was yeah. No, that was good. I liked it. The writing is very good. Yeah, I'll play like 2 or 3 games depending. We'll see how quick the games are. Yeah, PTB's tomorrow, so try to get everybody together, try to do something. Try to get something set up. Get everybody on the PTB ready to go. I have class like later in the night, and depending on like what's up, I also have a friend that I gotta go help out for a bit, so I'm gonna try to do that before class. Class is only for 2 hours, so I'd be back around 8:30 p.m. my time. For reference, it's like 10:30 now where I'm at, so it'd be basically roughly around this time, a little earlier than this, that we'd be doing anything, playing anything. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited for the new killer. They've been doing a couple of teases. We know that the killer's some sort of robot AI thing, and we know that we're getting 2 survivors, so like 2 survivors is pretty good. Yeah, so I wasn't probably gonna buy this, but I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, where's the outfit I'm talking about? This one right here. This is probably the outfit that they were talking, like, that the specific story that she was telling was about. I would assume. Oh, I get a keychain for buying that outfit. Okay, well, you know what? I needed a keychain. There's also a code that I need to redeem right quick. Lovebird. Damn, yeah, let's go. Alright, so I'll swap over to her, and she's gonna have new menu music? Maybe there's something else I gotta do to access it. Yeah, 2 million blood points for Valentine's would have been awesome. Yeah, they should do that. Well, how about the new outfit? So let's play her. You have to hit survivors post haste is easy enough. This is a fair build, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna run like anything else. If I'm gonna play an OP killer, I'm not gonna go like full tryhard and take a bunch of bullshit. Like we did get a. It was the 13th yesterday, so we do have like a good amount of blood points today, right? Like fucking, I have 1.2 mil right now. It's not bad. On a thing. Just take some brown add-ons. A lot of killer hours, but I just suck at Spear for some reason. Incredible gameplay on other killers, but shit on Spear. It's different, right? You have to play by ear. So like using other indicators doesn't really work as much. She does play very different from other killers. Yeah, Strider time. No, I don't need Strider. Should be alright. They have 4 medkits. I should have taken Franklin's. Fuck these guys. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. That's how you gotta play her. Well, you do have some visual indicators, right? Like you can see grass move and stuff like that, so depending on if it's an indoor or outdoor map. Usually if it's an indoor map, you can hear their footsteps easier anyways. So, give or take. One thing you can do is when survivors stop running and start walking, you can hear their breathing louder. So if you hear the survivor breathing all of a sudden, then you know that they're walking back into you. Damn, they just fucking showed me her cooch right up. Okay. Okay, in here. Oh, she just kept going. Yeah, let's go break those pallets and get our Spirit Fury up. There we go. That gen in the back corner, that's fine. I didn't really want to commit to that gen anyways. Oh, right, my audio is like crazy loud because I knocked it up. Every time I leave a loop. Because that's just how the game works. That's just how any video game works, really. There's no more progress on that. Got 2 gens in main. Probably healing on her hook. I'm gonna go interrupt them. Fuck it. I don't know where anybody else is yet. They aren't healing on her hook. Didn't get on that gen. They went this way. So idea to nerf Spirit, make it so when she's not fallen haunting with the Knight's Guards. I mean, I don't see a point in nerfing her. She's good, but like, games are allowed to have good killers, right? Here, let me turn the sound down a little more. Okay. Now let's go back and stop them, because they're going to go right back on that gem before they even heal or do anything else. Oh no, they did heal first. I don't want you. You know, somebody's back up on this main building, Jen. Perfect. You know, I could tell she was on that side of the gen is because I heard the little from the thing pushing up and down. I don't even know if I make this. Barely. Snuff this. Plus, Spirit isn't even the problem. It's literally just she has a couple of really strong add-ons. That's the problem. They just need to nerf the add-ons that she has. Perfect. I was kind of hoping she would let me enduring tech her, but she didn't drop the pallet. Okay, we know that the lorry's over in this corner somewhere, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, she just kept holding W. I think she's dead on hook too, so one less person to worry about. And it doesn't sound like anybody's doing gens right now. Or at least it doesn't look like it. This has the same gen progress as before. She just set a boon, so I'm gonna assume it's in the same corner she set it before, right? So let's go back. It's not. Okay. Okay. I don't have a really good gen spread right now. Yeah, leaving probably wasn't the best idea. Oh, nice dead hard. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't have got that otherwise if I didn't lunge, so I had to. The issue is they could very well be on that shack gen, and I'm not really going to be able to do too much to contest it. There's a bird. So they're going for the rescue? Okay. Ah, there's somebody. Yeah, look, there's the bird flying up. They're going for the save right now. Oh, right, she has life. She doesn't do anything too much with it, though. I don't know where she went, but she went to heal. Maybe she had bite the bullet. That's why her sounds of her injured sounds disappeared. Yeah, we know that Claire's gonna get that core, the gen in the shack done. So I don't know if we're gonna make it over time to in time to even contest her. Yeah, so there, no. Yeah, there's Kate. Oh, nice dead hard. She gets out now. Yeah, really good stuff. I didn't think she could react in time. If someone is healed off hook, consider a fair game. If they have enough time to heal, then they aren't being tunneled. That's the way I see it. If you have time to heal yourself or another teammate, then you aren't being tunneled. Two emergency med kits, diptych. Pretty fair perks all around. Yeah, I bought the skin. Why wouldn't I? Right. All right, we'll do one more game. Anybody want a killer suggestion? Who should I play? Oni? Okay. Actually, yeah, let's get the leveled up superior anatomy. Yeah, I got a lot of skins in this game. Look, somebody's got to fend behavior, right? Be out of a job if it wasn't for me. Yeah, let's take BPS. Let's try to get level 3 superior anatomy on the next one, please. Yeah, baby, let's go. Yeah, I did tell you about this the Stranger Things purchases exactly, so you know, I'll just fucking I'll give them my credit card. I don't care. 2 medkits, okay. Not bad. That's crazy that the last game they did actually just have 4 medkits. Like yeah, it really is. Yeah, exactly. Keep it, I'll be back. Yeah, so for Oni, for the most part, I tend to run like perks that help you in chase, just because being an M1 killer with no power, you do really, you know, you need that help. So that's why Superior Anatomy, that's why Bamboozle, and the Spirit Enduring. Because once you get your power, the downs they just come, right? Like it's just right back to back to back to back, easy peasy. So that's how I like her. Oh, Grim Pantry too. Ugh. Woo. Yeah, look, you're not gonna enjoy every killer, right? Not everybody's like me. I fucking love every killer. I'll play every killer. And any killer I don't know how to play, I'd like to learn how to. Oh, hey, what's up? Thank you for an early hit. Let's leave her. Oh, I love twins. Yeah, don't even get me started. I played a twins game. I played a couple twins games last stream. Freaking love twins, man. Sounds like somebody's down there, right? Hello? Okay. Okay. Good job. Didn't even have to use my power. Got a really strong 3-gen there if we wanted to defend it. Oh, look at that. Oh, not quite. Oh, we're not gonna get her. It's okay. Still have twins, but they nerfed Victor. Hard. Yeah, it does suck that they nerfed Victor, but like, whatever, right? They're still a fun killer to play. Yeah, they're still a fun killer to play. It kind of sucks that nobody really plays them though. I don't know where those other 2 went. Oh, well, somebody went this way. Oh, that's why there's a circle of healing over here, isn't there? You don't get your head on that quickly. Okay. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Don't have Spirit Fury up yet. Oh. We have it up now. Oh, not quite. She got that window again? No. She does have this pallet. Oh, I swung through it and I got it. Let's go. Oh, she just holding W? Oh, she's gone over to the Pog log. Yeah, it does. Should just leave her. Like, I'll pop my power and I'll go to those guys at the gen, right? She's in a really strong spot. Doesn't help that everybody else is playing super immersed, right? Sprint burst, okay. There's that. Go for the pick. We're already down to 1 gem, which is crazy to me. They've been flying. But that's what happens, right? It's gonna happen if I'm not running a shit ton of slowdown. Yeah, she got a really strong window here too. At least we still have somewhat of a 3-gen too, which is nice. Oh, lovely. Alright, just making sure I wasn't dead, Aaron. Tuck her next to the gen. At least then we can have some pressure. Yeah, we've got a pretty solid 3-gen here, so at least with them speeding through gens, they weren't paying attention to which gens they were speeding through. Oh, you want to be chased? Ah, rough. Okay. Yeah, they're playing this really smart. Oh, she's got a really strong window here too. Jeez. I don't know. I thought the pallet would be there. That sucks. The pallet's here though. Okay. Yeah, she's like literally just trying to buy as much time possible. We're gonna hook her right next to the gen that she was working on, and hopefully it isn't about to pop. Yeah, it's still pretty close. Oh my god. Sounds like they're just staying injured too. Well, it sounds like it. It looks like it. And I guess I ate my money there. Probably not the best idea to pick here. I probably should have just used my power and went back to them, but that's okay. Nice. Yeah, she still has the sprint burst. She's gonna go for the save, which means I can commit here. She's literally just gonna run to the corner of the map. Fuck it. Now, if they didn't hop right back on that gen, I'm just gonna pop my power, head right over there. Oh, look at that. Yeah, really good stuff. Is she just gonna try to play for Hatch? Oh, what? That sucks. That double sucks. You're kidding me. Look at how much shit just went wrong there. Yeah, that's a big ouch. Oh my god. Fuck me. No. I mean, the odds, right? Like, the odds are... Oh, they're all crossplay anyways. Look at the perk variety. That's nice. Like seeing For the People, Distortion, Saboteur, Vigil. Stuff. Okay, well, that's my couple of games. I'm gonna head out for the night. So thanks for anybody that sat through Hooked on You. I don't think there's too much of it left to do, so I'm probably gonna finish it out next stream and... Well, not next stream, because next stream's gonna be tomorrow and we're gonna be doing the PTB, but like next stream. Otherwise, you know, thanks for coming by. Love chat. Have a good evening, exactly. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the PTB.